Vaping, it's everywhere. From city streets to social media feeds, these devices have exploded in popularity, often marketed as a safer, cleaner alternative to traditional cigarettes. But have you ever stopped to truly consider what's happening inside your body from the very first puff? What does science say about the immediate impact of inhaling that flavored aerosol? Let's break it down. It all starts with the device itself. A battery powers a heating element, or coil, which atomizes a liquid solution known as e-liquid. This creates an aerosol, a fine mist of tiny solid particles and liquid droplets suspended in a gas, which is often mistaken for harmless water vapor. It is anything but. The moment you inhale, this aerosol travels down your windpipe and deep into your lungs, a complex organ with a surface area roughly the size of a tennis court. This massive surface is designed for efficient gas exchange, but it also means it's a highly effective delivery system for any chemicals you breathe in. The main psychoactive ingredient, nicotine, is the first to act. Within just 10 seconds of that first inhale, it crosses from your lungs into your bloodstream and races to your brain. There, it hijacks your neural pathways. Nicotine mimics a key neurotransmitter, acetylcholine, causing your adrenal glands to release adrenaline. This is the fight-or-flight hormone, which increases your heart rate and blood pressure, creating that initial buzz or jolt of alertness. Simultaneously, it triggers a flood of dopamine in the brain's reward center, generating a temporary feeling of pleasure and relaxation. This powerful one-two punch is what makes it so incredibly addictive. But it's not just nicotine. The aerosol is a complex chemical cocktail. The base is usually a mix of propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin. While both are considered safe to eat, their effects when heated and inhaled are a different story. Studies show heating them can create new toxic compounds, including formaldehyde and acetaldehyde, both known carcinogens. Then there are the thousands of flavorings. Chemicals like diacetyl, used to create buttery flavors, are perfectly safe in food, but have been linked to a severe, irreversible lung disease called bronchiolitis obliterans, or popcorn lung, when inhaled. The sweet, appealing tastes can mask a serious danger. And finally, the device itself can be a source of contamination. The metal heating coil can degrade over time, leaching heavy metals like nickel, tin, and lead directly into the aerosol you breathe. These toxic metals can accumulate in your body, posing long-term health risks. So that seemingly innocent puff sets off a complex and immediate chain reaction throughout your body. Your heart starts working overtime. Nicotine narrows your blood vessels, making your heart beat faster and raising your blood pressure. Over time, this extra strain can make your arteries stiff and increase your risk of heart disease. Meanwhile, your lungs are getting bombarded. With every puff, you're not just inhaling harmless water vapor, but a complex aerosol packed with chemicals. Think of it as a microscopic storm of ultrafine particles, heavy metals like lead and nickel, and volatile organic compounds, all descending deep into your respiratory system. The vapor might feel deceptively smooth, a sensation engineered by carrier liquids like propylene glycol. But hidden within this cloud are potent irritants. Chemicals like acrolein, a substance also found in weed killer, and formaldehyde can cause immediate irritation to the delicate lining of your airways. Your body's defense system responds by triggering inflammation. The tissues in your bronchial tubes become red and swollen, and they produce excess mucus to try and trap these foreign invaders. This is your body sounding the alarm. This constant state of irritation and inflammation is what leads to a persistent vapors cough. For those with asthma, the effects are even more dangerous. The irritants can trigger more frequent and severe asthma attacks, and some studies even suggest that teens who vape are at a higher risk of developing asthma in the first place. The danger goes deeper still. The particles in the vapor are so small they can bypass your lungs' natural defenses and lodge themselves in the alveoli, the tiny air sacs where the critical exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide happens. This is where the long-term damage begins. Scientists are still racing to understand the full consequences, but the early evidence is alarming. The cellular damage observed mirrors the early stages of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. Furthermore, certain flavoring chemicals like diacetyl have been linked to a severe, irreversible condition called bronchiolitis obliterans, or popcorn lung, which scars the smallest airways. By vaping, you're exposing your lungs to a chemical onslaught, and early research points to a future compromised by chronic lung issues. Beyond the lungs and heart, perhaps the most critical battleground is your brain. And let's not forget, especially for those under 25, your brain is still a work in progress. The prefrontal cortex, your command center for decision-making and impulse control, is undergoing its final crucial stages of development. Introducing a potent neurotoxin like nicotine during this period is like letting a vandal loose in a construction site. Nicotine fundamentally alters the brain's architecture. It disrupts the natural process of synaptic pruning, where the brain refines its connections to become more efficient. This interference can lead to lasting deficits. For teens and young adults, this means nicotine can permanently mess with brain development. The consequences manifest in daily life, seriously affecting your ability to focus, learn, and regulate your mood. You might find it harder to concentrate in class, remember what you've studied, or control feelings of irritability and anxiety. But how does it get you hooked? It's a classic bait and switch. When you vape, nicotine triggers a massive surge of dopamine, the feel-good chemical, in your brain's reward pathways. This creates a powerful but temporary feeling of pleasure. Your brain quickly learns to associate vaping with this reward. Plus, the highly addictive nature of nicotine means your brain starts craving that next hit. Over time, your brain adapts by desensitizing itself, requiring more nicotine just to feel normal. This is tolerance, the first step on a slippery slope. Soon, you're not vaping to feel good, but to stop feeling bad, making it really hard to quit. So while vaping might seem less harmful than smoking, your body goes through a lot more than you think, especially over time. Stay informed and make choices that are right for you.